It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Unetta Spring.
All right, y'all, Rick's Around the Morning Show is Talk It Out Tuesday. Y'all help me welcome our therapy expert, licensed professional counselor, Unetta Spring. Unetta, good morning. Hey, we happy to have you. It's the first Tuesday of the month. What is the mental health focus for August?
This month, we're going to focus on apologies in August. That's going to be our thing for this month. Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm excited about that. What you got?
Yeah. So, I think in most cases, I think it's really easy to know when we feel like we deserve an apology. But it could be a little difficult to identify or difficult to accept when we might need to be the one apologizing. And I think it's, this is a no judgment zone. Y'all know Talk It Out Tuesday is a no judgment zone. But we really want to be able to grow and enhance our self-awareness and just improve. That's why we're doing this, right? So I want to ask y'all, just to get some context, and I want the listeners to engage too. Y'all can reach out to me on on social media and let me know your experience. But who taught you how to apologize? What did y'all say? Who taught y'all how to apologize?
Your Sunday school. For me, Sunday school teacher. She laid it out. My Sunday school teacher laid it out years ago.
My grandmama's taught me, both of them.
Yeah.
Me, it was my wife.
Yeah. Your wife? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so your wife, your grandmothers, your Sunday school teachers, and I'm sure depending on those folks, the way you apologize may look a little bit different. But most people, the way they're taught to apologize is if somebody else is upset or mad or, just say you're sorry, right? Go tell them you're sorry, and I think that word in and of itself can be a little problematic. Like saying I'm sorry, that just can hold so many other underlying issues. So apologies come in various shapes, sizes, and forms. So this month I've created some ways to identify what type of apologizer you are and what type of apologizer you might be dealing with, right? And this is just essentially going to be a recipe for a tasty apology, because we've had some apologies, I'm sure, that we just want to throw in the trash can. We want to, we just want to spit them out, throw them away. They're not really acceptable. So we want to learn how to give and accept those tasty apologies. And I have 3 ways. We're going to keep it simple, y'all. So when looking at apologies, we're going to start with the ABCs, all right? We are going to stop with the first one being acknowledge. So you have to be able to acknowledge that something created a rupture in this relationship, right? And this is not the time to acknowledge who created it, what they did, what they should have did, all of that. We're not doing that right now. We're just acknowledging that something happened.
Right.
All right. So that's the A. The B is being able to focus on your behavior and your behavior only. Y'all, I know this one hard, okay? Because we're really just looking at our part, what we contributed to the situation, how could you be responsible for what happened. And this isn't saying just because you are responsible for a part of what happened that you're fully responsible, but being able to recognize what part did I play in this situation, all right? So that's B, behavior. And then the last one is communicating your feelings first, right?
Right.
And this is where we get really confused, because when I ask you how you feel, most people tell me what they thought somebody else was thinking, and all of that. What you feel is a feeling word, right? So this is not what you interpreted, but a heartfelt apology leads with the feelings, all right? In order to heal, we got to be able to feel.
Now, I hope I'm going to try to condense this story. I went through something recently, and I was really proud of myself after I did it, but I don't even believe I had done it. Okay, a friend of mine had called me. First of all, me and my mom had a conversation. We was talking about some situation, and she kind of upset at me with some of the stuff that she had said. So, we went through that little situation, so I was upset with my mom, and, we talked and I hung up the phone. Nevertheless, one of my friends called me. He called me and he was asking about some money I was going to donate to him for his organization. But he called and said, "Where my money?" it pissed me off because you called me asking me where my money, and that wasn't, he didn't realize what I had just gone through with my mom, and she had just angered me. Well, nevertheless, honey, I went off on him. I just started telling him all kind of stuff. I just said all kind of stuff to him and just went off and on. And he couldn't believe that I was doing that to him and such, that I had gone off on him and what have you. But to make a long story short, this is so amazing. I went off on him, and I told him I had to step back. Eventually I stepped out of that picture, and I said, you know what? I told him, I said, you know what? I wasn't mad with you. You didn't do me nothing. I was mad at my mama, and I took it out on him. It's amazing how you could take out something out on somebody, and you're not even really angry with that person, but the person that just coming your way, you take it out, they catch it.
Yep.
But what I did yesterday, I told a person, say, hey, I'm going through something right now. Give me a minute because I don't want to. I'm emotional and I'm going through something. Let me gather my thoughts and calm down before I respond. I wish I could have done that, but I just went up. But I came back and apologized. I had never done that before. I never. If I went off, caught you at a bad time, and regardless of what he did, you can only be in control of how you respond or whatever. But next time you feeling that way, just say, "Hey, give me a minute," and I'll respond.
See that.
Or whatever, because then after you calm down, then you're going to respond appropriately. To let everybody know how you could be reached.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so y'all can find me on social media at Yanetta Spring. If you're looking for a therapist, you can find a therapist on groundbreakerstherapy.com. That's the place if you're looking for a therapist. But y'all can find me on Yanetta Spring and on TikTok, The Groundbreaking Therapist. That's what we're going to talk about, this apology stuff.
And Gary, call Yanetta so she can respond. Cause that wasn't,
I need that.
Because I'm not a therapist.
Information.
I ain't mean to cut in, but I just had
response, Rickey, and we're gonna get into that. That was a good response.
Yeah, exactly, because that's what I'm about to learn how to do. Just step out of it, because like Oprah saying, when somebody asks you for some money, I ask you for something, say, baby, let me pray on it first before you respond. So I love that.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, Yanetta Spring.
Yanetta. Yeah.
Thank you.